Hey guys, welcome, and what we have for you today here is the Google Chromecast. Now this is the third generation Google Chromecast, and it's available in India for about 3,500 rupees. Now when you open the box, the first thing you will see is the Chromecast dongle. It has a matte finish. It's very reminiscent of its predecessor. It has of course the HDMI cable at one end, and at the other end you have the micro USB port for power. It also has a reset button, and the design is very reminiscent of what we saw in the second generation Chromecast, which I have here on the left. It had a magnetic connector at the back out here, which was nice in case you were carrying your Chromecast around with you, and that is missing from the new one. However, the new one has a matte finish, and you can see with the glossy finish of the old one, it has received a lot of scratches and fingerprints. Well, we are going to unbox this and show you everything that you get in it. So apart from the dongle in the box, what you also get is the power brick with a USB port, and of course it's always recommended to use the provided USB cable. As you can see, this is a fairly long cable, so you really don't have to worry about getting the power from the wall, or if your TV has a USB port, you can connect this to that as well. Apart from that, you have a let's get started guide, and that's about it. That's in the box. So we are quickly going to connect this in the HDMI port of a television and show you guys how to set it up once you've unboxed it. So the Chromecast will essentially go into the HDMI port of your television. However, the micro USB port at the bottom gets connected to the cable you get in the box. Now you can connect the other end into the wall outlet that you get in the box of the Chromecast. However, if your TV has a USB port like our TV does out here, you can connect it right away just to get that seamless feel so that everything is hidden behind the TV. Once you switch on the input where you have connected the Chromecast, you will get a prompt to go to chromecast.com/setup, which essentially will get you to download the Google Home app. Now, once you download the Google Home app, you will be prompted on a display like this, which will essentially show you the various devices you have. Now, since this is a new device, you can actually click on the Discover tab, and it will show you one device found with a Chromecast number, which you will find at the bottom right corner of the TV. Simply click on Setup, and you will be prompted with a series of questions where you can actually say yes, because we actually do see that Chromecast on the television. It'll take a couple of seconds or minutes for the Chromecast to connect to the Wi-Fi based on your internet connection and the setup you have at home. So you may have to wait for a minute patiently. You will of course get a prompt with a specific number, and this is usually helpful if you have multiple Chromecasts set up in your house. For this one, we can see E3S6, and we see the same number on the phone. This is the Chromecast we want to set up, so we go yes. Chromecast may take some information for improving performance. We say yes to that. Now you can of course choose this to be your bedroom, your living room, or any other name you can give the Chromecast if you want. We are going to give this the name Office because we are using it in an office, and this will be helpful in using the Chromecast with the Google Assistant, something we will show you in our review. We have our Wi-Fi selected, which is the Wi-Fi the phone is connected to, and it is going to use the same password, so you don't have to go through the hassles of re-entering a long complicated password if that is something that you have. On the television, it says all set, and as you can see on the phone also, it says linking your Chromecast is done. We simply click on next, and we are going to get to start using the device. The setup is really as simple as following the on-screen instructions on your phone. The Chromecast app is available, or rather the Google Home app is available on iOS and Android devices. So whichever smartphone you have, you can use that as well. We are going to sign up using our email ID that we have. We'll double check. This is the Office TV, and this is on the Digit Wi-Fi. Continue, and we are good to go. Now we are just going to get a quick demo of how to use the Chromecast. So let's see if you want to see a clip of Daredevil from Netflix. We will tap the Chromecast icon, which appears if you have the YouTube app or any other cast enabled app. You should be able to get this prompt. As you can see, the content will play on the television, and your smartphone acts as the remote control. The playback is smooth and seamless, and of course it's based on your internet connection. Now, another interesting feature what you can see right now is the fact that you can control the volume using the volume rocker of the phone. So if I press volume down right here, you can see on the television the volume is reducing as well, and if I increase the volume on the television increases as well. And this is nice. So if you set the volume high on the television, you don't need to fetch the TV's remote every time. You can simply use the volume rocker on the phone and you are good to go. You can also have playback controls like pause and play from the comfort of the Home app itself. And of course, you can continue to use the smartphone while your content plays back on the TV. So if I want to go back and if I want to navigate my phone anymore, I can see that my playback controls are always there. They will be in the drop down menu as well. So it is really easy and seamless to control the Chromecast. You can also of course stop casting and you can multitask as well. Now, Google claims that the new Chromecast, which is this one, the 3rd generation Chromecast, is 15% faster than its predecessor. Now, another interesting thing is that while the content is casting from the phone to the TV, as you can see right now, you can actually navigate your phone. So I really don't need to keep the YouTube app open to see these videos. I can go to the home screen. I can actually navigate my apps. I can check my WhatsApp. I can even make or receive phone calls. So if someone actually calls me, like you can see it's incoming right now, I can actually pick up the call, I can answer it, I can have a conversation with the person I need to, and as you can see, the content in the background keeps playing. If however I need to pause it or interact with the Chromecast content, I just simply swipe down and you can see I have the option to pause it or even cancel it out, and I can pause it, I can keep playing it, and nothing will interfere with me, and my call is going on in the background. I could have my headset on to talk to it, or I could use the built-in earpiece. However, there is one more feature in the Chromecast that we would like to talk about, and that is the ability to mirror your phone. So right now what I'm doing is I'm actually just casting content, which means the Chromecast is taking over the playback of the content. However, there is also the ability to mirror it. So for mirroring capabilities, you will actually have to navigate to the Home app on your smartphone, and once you've opened the Home app, right at the bottom right corner, you can click on it and you will see in additionals an option to mirror the device. Now of course, when you click this on, you will see that this device is not optimized for casting, so your experience may vary, which is essentially Google's way of telling you that hey, we're still checking this feature out. Nonetheless, it actually does work because it will cast to the office TV, and as you can see on the television, it is mirroring my smartphone's display exactly. So everything I do on my phone will now be visible on the television. So I can navigate my apps, I can go through my photos and show those to you if that is something you want to share with people. You can open the browser, you can navigate the internet, you can essentially do everything you are doing on your smartphone and use the television in the background as a big screen display so that you can see all your activities. And if you of course want to stop doing it, you simply go back to the Home app, go back to the mirroring options, and you can just hit disconnect and it'll stop casting. So that was a quick tutorial just to highlight a few other features in the Home app. Is of course you can browse the apps that you have on your device along with other compatible apps that will let you cast content on the device. You can of course go home and see what other devices you have which are connectable to the Chromecast. You can also go into Discover, which will not only give you information about this nice wallpaper. So for example, you can see the wallpaper at the back. I can actually go into it and get into the ambient mode settings and check out the kind of information I want. If I want the current weather, if I want the time, if I want device information. I can also change the slideshow speed to 1 minute. As you can see, the wallpaper changes at the back on the television. I can change the source of that. I can use my photo albums as well. So that is something that's really, really cool. You can also control this with your voice and the Google Home, something we will delve deeper into our review. So there you have it, guys. That was a quick look at the unboxing and setting up of the new Google Chromecast, which is priced at about 3,500 rupees. It is available in India right now. For more videos like this one, you can subscribe to our channel. We will catch you in another video. It's goodbye for now.